Hello, YouTube and their crypto enthusiasts, and welcome to another episode of Equibit Bitcoin. Today, we are going to look at some altcoins, the next gems that are going to pop, in my opinion. But first, let's have a look at the Bitcoin price. As you see, we're on the weekly scale, just looking at these long-term trends. We have support here. So we got support now on the long-term trend around $20,000, and we have resistance up at $80,000. We have yet to come up and test this resistance here in this bull run. But I think maybe once we break out of this consolidation, we might go up and test this resistance up here. And as you all know, my target for this bull run is around 90,000. We are expecting to see this to be a market similar to 2013. So I might have to adjust my prognosis to the upside, unless we do get this correction now. It seems we are not getting a correction. It seems we're going into a phase of consolidation and not like a severe correction. Because I do think we are going to sometime in this bull market, we are going to see a drop down to the 50 moving average. The longer before we do that, the better actually. So that's all right. If we look back at 2013, this doesn't go as far back as that. Okay, I need to change charts. So here we are on longer time frame chart, which shows all the history of Bitcoin. And you can see in 2013 we had a market where we had first a period of consolidation that broke to the downside. We've been consolidating for longer than this now, and we almost came all the way down. We didn't go all the way down to the 50 moving average, but we dipped towards it at least. So I'm expecting something similar to happen this time around, and then another pump to the upside, more or less equal to the first pump. So unless we because we can have a look at the severity of this dip. So it was really a blow off top here in 1 week, and we dipped about 73%. Would that take us down to the moving 50 moving average? Um, Probably not. So we're maybe going to see a 50% correction at some point. I don't think it's now, because now we're getting close to where PayPal, I think is the 14th. PayPal is making Bitcoin available for the entire world to buy on PayPal, and that will cause us to go up for sure. Well, nothing is sure, and this is not financial advice, but it's very, very likely. So you see, we came down and we had a little bit of a correction down to the 20 moving average, bounced from there, and now we're still struggling to break out from this trade channel here. We got going something like this. So we haven't broken out of this triangle yet, but I am fairly certain that the PayPal news, when we see the volume coming in worldwide from all these countries that suffers inflation or stagflation, that the price of Bitcoin will shoot up to the upside. So then we might pump up to my target of 19,000 over the summer, and from 90 to 100,000, I think we are going to see a correction, and I do think it's going to be a severe correction. or you could even call it a crash, down to I think the uh, moving average should by then probably be around 40,000, where we also have support. So that is my expectation for this pump that is coming now during the summer, especially if the job numbers in the United States are going to fall short like they did on the last job report. They were expecting a million new jobs. They only got 266 new jobs, 266,000, of course. Um, so it is fully possible that we go full bull mode after this PayPal release, and we will hit 90,000 earlier than I predicted, because I predicted us to go to 90,000 around October. But I think this might come already early this summer, and then for a correction down to test this 50 moving average. So that is what I'm going to do at 90,000. We're possibly going to have a wig or something up to 100,000. But that's where I will take some profit. It's at 90,000, and then I will sit and wait for the. I won't sell my entire hodl position, of course not. I will still keep about half of it, but that's where I'm going to take some profits, and I'll sit and wait for us to go down and to test this, which should by the middle of the summer, it should be roughly at 30 to 40,000. I'm not going to gamble and wait all the way to 30 for the lower part of this resistance here to buy back in. I'm going to do it at 40,000. So if we go 90 and then go 40, then I go pretty heavily in on Bitcoin, as I know we have a long trend support down here at roughly 30, little bit under 30,000 by then. Yeah, so 28,000. So I'm not feeling I'm risking too much, because oh sorry, I think this support line here, as we can see, that goes back a very long way. We never been under that support line here, not since 2010. So this is the point between 2010, and we stayed above it. We touched it here early October, before the pump, and it held good here, and it also held under this cerveza dump here. So I'm pretty confident in this line here. But today, let's have a look at some altcoins and see what I believe is going to pop next. A lot of these altcoins don't have much utility, but a coin that actually have very good utility is a coin called Wax, which is a network that is especially designed for games and NFTs. And they have one of the largest games called Alien Worlds on their network, and another popular one called Coblox, which we're gonna look into detail and in further videos. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to not miss out this on this great content and this great possibility. So we can see right now Wax already pumped quite a lot, like 600%, 700%, but now it's gone into consolidation, and we are currently in this um, descending trade channel. So there might be some possibilities to get in when we fall to the bottom of this trade channel, because this trade channel have quite the potential. It got a height of above 60%, which is a career making trade. Um, so if we go all the way down here, like we did here, and back up, let's measure that again. So say we go from here and up to this point, so 50%, yeah. that would be a very good trade. Um, and we can also keep an eye on this and see if we break this to the upside, because we have 1 point here, 1 point here on the wick, and 1 point here on the candle. We might have to adjust our line a little bit like that. They seem pretty parallel, depending on where you measure this from. Um, but the wigs are breaking this line, so that's a little bit of a concern, but that can happen. But if we manage to break out here, I'm very interested to buy this or more of this as well. I'll show you quickly how the Wax wallet work. It's a cloud wallet. So what you do on the Wax network here is you can trade some major league baseball. So they got that on the Wax network, and a whole lot of NFTs for games. So how it works is that you take your Wax when you get it, and you go to resources, and then you stack your Wax here. You don't invest anything. You can claim this that you put in here back. So say I wanted to put in 1 wax on CPU. That means that I can use the network without paying any gas fees, which is great for games, because in most of these Ethereum networks you have to pay like $50 just to sell an NFT. Here it's absolutely free. So I just stake this. Then I get a screen opening here. Do you want to stake 1 wax? Yeah, sure I will. I'm not a robot. And success, success. And then what you have staked, you can also get reward for that. You need to vote for one of these proxies. These are just guys that are working on doing something good for the network. So you need to figure out which one you want to vote for, or you can just pick one if you don't care too much. So I staked Wax now for a couple of days, and so I could claim my earnings here if I wanted to. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. I will claim my earnings. I'm still not a robot. And there I got my earnings. And now if I reload, I should have some more Wax on my account. Well, I actually bought something before 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 I reload, so now that's why I have less Wax. It's not because they took something. It's because I didn't reload. I bought some of these guys, because these guys you can breed these guys, and every time they cost like $0.2, and when you breed these guys, then I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna breed these guys, this guy and that guy, and I'm gonna call them Gen 21. 21 is the name of the baby, and each of these guys sell for like $0.2 or $0.3. Sometimes on this network you need to fill out these kappas, but that's okay. So now they're breeding, and um, so I have some Gen 7. They sell for more money, so you can get them like for Generation 1, which is really expensive, to these guys who don't cost anything. And then you can send them on adventures, and every time they manage to complete an adventure, like this guy had 32% chance of dying, then you get an NFT as reward. And you can take that NFT and you can stack that on another page that actually makes you Wax. But we'll go into details in this and in further videos. Today we're just looking at the price action. So one of the games called Alien Worlds, which is the largest game on Wax, they use a currency called TLM. Um, and that pumped like crazy when it first came out. It was all the way up in $9, I believe. Here it only said 5, but that's on the daily. And now we have this pretty clear cup and handle to me. So if we break out of the handle, you all know the price target of that. Um, that is up here at the top of the handle. And then if we break this neckline here, it's the top of the cup. I personally don't think it's gonna pump that much. So we're in the logarithmic chart. Maybe we shouldn't be on this one. But here we go. So the target would be, yeah, that's possible. I don't think we're gonna see this thing up to $9 again. But this is definitely possible. That require that we first break out of this handle and then pump above this, have a confirmation, and then shoots to the upside. So that would be my target for TLM. But we can also have a look at Alien Worlds. So here is my Alien Worlds account, and it says it's time to mine. This is what I got from my last mine. I'm not mining for TLM, I'm mining for NFTs. As you can see, this is my most expensive tools. It's about $120, $130, and it's very good at getting NFTs. So sometimes I get NFTs worth $5, sometimes I get NFTs worth $50 if I'm lucky. And this tool is better for getting actual TLM. But let's mine and let's see how that process works. We will go in further details in this in further videos, so please make sure you subscribe. So mining is now in progress. Sometimes this take a little bit of time, like 2-3 minutes, but let's see. Go, we can now claim it. And let's see what we get. So it won't actually tell you if you got an NTF or not, but you can check that in your inventory or at the Atomic Hub, which is the place where you buy and sell these NFTs that you are getting. And for us that are a crypto channel and a gaming channel, this is like the perfect bridge. And that's what I've been saying for quite some time, that there is quite a strong connection between gamers and the crypto space. And I think this connection is something that's going to be very much enhanced. So this time I only got 0 0.0, but sometimes you get as much as 0 0.2 TLM, which is about that would be 10 cents. Yeah. So that's pretty all right for clicking in a button. And now I have a 20-minute cooldown. But you if you just mine for TLM, you can probably get 3-4 TLM for each mine if all your gear is geared towards TLM. So that would be like almost 40 cents. Yeah. And the last coin I want to look at, this is not on the WAX network. This is on something some different network. This is called Mist. It's on PancakeSwap, which is a coin for a game that is coming out. You can have a look at the game on YouTube. Just search for Mist blockchain game, and it's pumped pretty decently lately. I was lucky and I bought some here in this area, and now it pumped, and I sold a little bit here, and now we're getting. But the game is not out yet, so this got great potential because what most often happen with these games is that they pump when the game comes out. And then they sell up because when the game comes out, everyone who is going to play the game need to buy the coins, so you have a lot of pressure on the buying side. And then there are people that come in and buy the coin before the game is out, like I did, and sell the coin when it's going to the moon. and then dump all the coins on the market and the price crash after a few days when all the new players already bought their coins and everyone's just selling. So that is some have some good opportunity of pumping. I don't think we can. Yeah, we can do trading view here. No, this is not available on trading view. So we can't do like lines but we can make up the lines within our heads. We see we are in a descending channel, so we would need to break above this point here in a few days for me to be bullish on this one. And you can see there is a line going here between those two tops, and there is so it's actually a widening wedge, I believe. I need to screenshot this. So here we go. It's pretty much a similar pattern like the wax. So there is a great opportunity to either buy here and ride it all the way up to resistance here, or you could wait for it to actually break this line and pump to the upside. So I think that was it for today. If you got any questions, please type them in the chat below, and remember to like and subscribe so we tell more people that we like cryptocurrency and we get more people into the cryptocurrency and the gaming space. So thank you for now and see you next time.